Old jewelry, about old jewelry. So it's been such a privilege to be here. I'm from Canada. And I was been so lucky as an Asian person to land in Canada. I am the first actually female immigrant Asian female to have sign a direct deal with the Food Network US. So I take such a pride in being a female, and I take such a pride in being an Asian woman. And so I started my journey coming from India to Canada, and I don't know how old I am. I don't know, people always ask me, people like, oh, how old are you? Because in Canada, it's all about, every time a journalist interviews me, they always ask, okay, how old are you? I'm like, I don't know. I honestly don't know, because I was born in India in a very small village. When women are born in the village, no one really keeps track of their date of birth. Yeah, and it was a midwife, it was a nighttime, and who knows, it was monsoon, my mom has no clue. And so I came to Canada roughly late 19, I think I was, when I put some numbers together. And I came by an arranged marriage. And just like any other immigrant person who goes to abroad, US or Canada, to make a better life for themselves and for their children, there were many obstacles. I could barely speak English. I didn't know how to speak proper English. I thought white people spoke really fast. The English was so fast, I just couldn't understand. And then I started cleaning people's homes during the daytime. And the nighttime, I started learning English. I fell in love with the language and education. And I never looked back. And today I have my master's in education. And not too many people know I love being a teacher. And not too many people know, actually, I have taught high school, I've taught middle school. And I'm going back to teach elementary school in September in Canada, 1 day a week. That's all of my schedule can manage right now. And so when I was going to school, and I started cooking for my friends, and my friends like, oh my God, your food is so good, and the spices are so amazing, and can you please teach us how to cook? And then I started cooking for my girlfriends, and started cooking for catering, birthdays here and there. And then they asked me to write a cookbook. And I'm like, I'm still thinking I'm a woman from tiny village from India. Like, where do you even think about writing a book? And I called so many publishers, and they all kept hanging up on me. They said, well, you don't have a restaurant, you don't have a professional training. And I said, I had a professional training. I've been cooking since I was 6 years old. Like, I have been, like, when in the village, when you're in India, in a tiny village, this was then, I don't know now. But this is, my mom used to say to me, at such a young age, girls need to know how to cook so they can keep their husbands happy, and also we can find you a better husband, we can find you a good husband. So I said to them, I said, I've been cooking since I was 6 years old. And I cook every day since that age, unless, now I travel. And I said, if you don't call that chef's training, I don't know what Gordon Ramsay would say, So for me, that's why it's so, they kept hanging up on me. And then one day I made my no butter chicken recipe, which is a top search recipe on Food Network US right now. And I knocked on the door to a publisher's house, publishing house, and gave my food for a publisher to eat. And he ate my food, my no butter chicken with no butter, no cream, and usually takes 18 months to go through a contract. Mine went through 3 weeks. And so we signed a deal. Book became a national bestseller in Canada, and within a couple of weeks. And when I was promoting my book on TV, they were saying the food is really good, camera likes you, how the whole thing. I'm like, okay, sure. They said, oh, couldn't you do a TV show? And I'm like, TV show? No, I'm a mom, I'm busy with 2 kids, and I don't have time for this. And they're like, oh, just try. Let's just put a quick demo together. I'm like, okay, fine. So we did a little demo together, sent it to New York, and they're like, oh, we love it. So your food is so great, and camera likes you, and so we had a show called Spice Goddess. And my daughter came up with the name Spice Goddess, and now she wants a royalty every time. She goes, where's that paycheck? I'm like, you have a roof over your head. That's your paycheck. I'm a typical Indian mom. That's what I tell my kids, So we were so lucky, and then we had the show Spice Goddess was aired here and many different countries, and I was so lucky and so blessed, really truly blessed through my spices, my food. We have a brand new show called Spice of Life, and that show we heard is doing absolutely fantastic here. It's doing really great in the U.S. People are loving. I am all about family. I am all about family values are so important to me. So every time wherever I go, I make sure my kids are with me. So my kids are in the show. So I told my kids, I said, we're gonna do this show. Would you guys like to be in it? And they're like, yeah. So my kids are in my TV show, my cookbooks, and here they are just walking right in there. And I have to tell you, Nubi, come here. I'm just introducing you guys. Aaron, come here.
Sorry, we got lost.
I know.
Sorry, we came late.
This is my beautiful, fantastic, lovely daughter. She just came back from Africa, actually. She was building a school in Africa for poor girls in Zambia. Nubi, say hello.
Hi guys, how are you doing?
Okay, and this boy, let me tell you, you have to remember this. What's your name?
Aaron.
How old are you?
10.
Okay, this boy, you want to shake this hand. Give me your hand. You have to shake. Let me. You know why? Because 2 weeks ago, I was invited by Oprah Winfrey and Steven Spielberg. Did a movie together. So their people contacted me to help them promote. So every time they sent a press release, my recipe went with it. And then they said to me, Bal, can you please, if you have time, to come to New York and walk on the red carpet with Oprah Winfrey? Let me see my schedule. And I was like, oh, what an honor. Again, it was absolutely fantastic. So as I said, family is so important to me. I want my kids to have the experience. And so I took my kids to on the red carpet with Oprah right here, Steven Spielberg is right here, Helen Mirren's right here. And my lovely boy shook hands with Steven Spielberg. Have you washed your hands since?
Yes, I have.
And then he goes straight to Helen Mirren. You know Helen Mirren, she's an Oscar winner, and he goes straight to Helen Mirren. Then what did you say to Helen Mirren?
So we went to the movie premiere and I said that was the best movie ever.
Yeah. So yeah, please make sure before you leave, shake his hands, because that's as close as you can get to the Steven Spielberg. So that's my journey, and it's because of the spices. And thank you so much for opening your country and having this fantastic opportunity for me to come here.